Hi guys, how are you doing? It's Jay Victoria, the Energy Queen. I'm just sitting here and I filmed a video and I was like, I want to film another one. So, um, yeah, there's so much I want to talk about, and sometimes I don't really know how to like break it down. Obviously, I do like different videos here, but I just honestly, there's just so much at once, and I'm going through such an intense transformation myself right now. You can like see it in my eyes, and like I can tell I'm starting to like look different in a good way. Not to like compliment myself, but it's just like real how when your energy changes, you look different and more like yourself and more like just, you know, um, and I love that because it's from the inside out. All the best transformations I've had have been that way. I've never like gotten plastic surgery, and it's fine if you have, but like having an inside out transformation is like astonishing to go through. And I really wish that for all of you. I'm curious what you guys are going through because it is so intense right now, and like I feel like so much energy right now and so much like new energy and um the strange feeling of, oh my god, it's so strange thing. I want to explain this because I think in my energy updates that I've done here, I've talked a lot about how things are already in place in your future, and that can be real. Like the energy, you can shift your energy now and things change in your future because of that. It's very real. And I wanted to talk a little bit more about that because it's so strange to experience this feeling of knowing that you're like my future is different, and I know it is, but it's not here yet. But I did something in this moment that changed the energy, that changed something. It's just like I've really seen this with energy, that the energy you're in now like can change your future. It can set things into motion. And I've also experienced how, like, one reason my energy is really different right now is because I've started to be ultra present in a way that I didn't even realize I wasn't doing. And I think that I really want to tell you guys about this because this is something I think you can start to notice and change. Because, and it matters for your future, because I didn't realize that in my life, I would be like living my life every day. And in my mind, in my energy, like almost in the recorded memory of my, it's hard to explain. Like I could almost feel my subconscious or like my soul behind the scenes being stuck in different time periods I had lived. So like I would be, for example, I do comedy here in the city. I would be like doing comedy at a place, but in my soul memory, I would be playing out the energy of like me when I was like at this certain point in college, and this like traumatic thing happened, and it's just like my soul really believes something about who I am based on that. And um shit, I just saw energy that said you're not completely right about what you're saying. Okay, hold on. See, I'm trying to figure it out too, and I see energy, and so sometimes I like see it, and it contains, that's hard to explain too, but it contains information. All energy contains information. So like, it's a slight tangent, but even when I walk down the street, I follow where there's bright energy. The energy tells me where to go. It tells me walk on this side of the street, walk on that side of the street, or um, like it's all around. And like energy is information, and the light energy is what you can trust. and it knows things that we don't. So it's always good to listen. It just told me I'm not quite. See, I'm figuring this out too, but it's almost like this feeling. What I'm trying to say is this feeling, and don't worry, they will correct me, of like you're almost like playing out something. I gotta like tell me what to say then. Like it's like, but you like feel like in your soul you're still stuck in that place of that trauma or something you lived, and some kind of fear maybe, and something about the current situation you're in is maybe reflecting that or something, and you're literally stuck in that. It's almost like you feel like you're still there in these kind of trauma points that you've been through, and you'll go into a brand new situation and you'll be stuck inside in the old situation, and you'll act like you're in the old situation, and you'll believe that this situation is going to be just like that. And I it's hard to explain, but it almost felt like a map. Like there were different like points. There can be different points in your past that you're still believing are the truth of life, and like difficult things happen and you believe that's the way life is. So you'll go into like clean slate new situations and take that all with you and almost like play it out. If you've heard of like what's it called, not Avatar, but like the archetypes, kind of like that. It's like you act like you're still in that, but you're in a totally new moment of infinite potential, but you're still operating out of this old thing that already happened. Does that make sense? So it's kind of like keeping you in patterns and making it so that you're like looping instead of like ascending. And that blew my mind, because I've heard people say all the time, and I know you have too, that like today's a new day, you got a fresh start, be in the moment, all this crap that's really true. But like it feels crappy, because if you are in your soul literally blocked with negative energy and stuck, and even though you're physically not even in that time anymore, in your soul you're still there in a way, and you can be in a totally new place. I believe this, and you're not really there. You know what I mean? You're not really meeting the potential of the situation, and you're not truly growing. And I think we have moments of growing and being present and then kind of go back and forth. But lately I've started to feel like almost like a lot of that really like recede into the background, and like being present is so exciting, and there really is so much potential in every moment. It's like overwhelming a little bit. And being present in the moment you're in is what can help your future be in a more positive energy too, and open up doors that are like waiting for you. And I just thought this whole thing is so fascinating. And yeah, I wanted to explain how that works. And if you are like somebody who is hanging on to stuff from your past, I want to invite you to let it go. I want to invite you to know that it can leave you. And you might be like, how? But like, even like me being in that more clear place right now is activating you. Like we mirror each other. And so even like looking in my eyes, I'm not hypnotizing you, but like, you know, just be here for even a moment. It will help you to remember that you're here and you're not anywhere else. It's a little freaky, isn't it? But it's just being present. It's like, it's not any kind of like voodoo. It's just literally being present. And practice that. Meditating is really good. I'm trying to make myself meditate. It's difficult for me. But why is being in the present such a a drug. It almost feels like being on drugs a little bit, because there, number one, is infinite potential. It's just a little overwhelming. It's really exciting. It's your soul getting to expand into places it hasn't been and grow. I bet your soul just like wants to grow so much. I can feel it. It wants to be free from the past. It wants to like, let's take a step forward for once, you know? Yeah, that feels really good. Also, God is in the present. I am is the name of God, and that's the present. Present is so powerful. It's so magical. When you were a kid, you were present, and that's why life was magical. You can come back to that. And this is what resurrecting is. It's about, oddly enough, just being really present. And to be this present, it's no coincidence for me. I have to clear my energy. That's how I get this way. Yeah, because negative energy takes you out of the present. One time, I remember I had this ex-boyfriend, and we kind of trauma bonded a little bit, and we were talking about our problems from childhood all the time. And I remember one time I got kind of tired of it, and I was like right in front of him. We were talking, and he was talking about something about his mom and this thing that happened in his childhood, and he can't, like, it bothers him all the time. I remember I just looked at him, and I was like, where is it? Where, like, show me where it is right now. And I looked at him, and I went like that with my fingers, and I was like, I don't see it anywhere. I don't see this. This isn't here. What you're talking about doesn't exist anymore. Like, look around the room we're in and tell me where this is, what you're talking about, this thing that's such a problem for you. I don't even see it. This was when you were 3 years old, you know? And, like, I know easier said than done when it comes to trauma, but, like, there's also a lot of truth in that. And I'm talking about, I think, a big aha moment that I had in that moment that I shared with him, which is that these things are not around us, honey. They're in us. The problem is not here, but there is something here, wherever that is, that fear. And I didn't even know that what I was talking about at that time was negative energy. And that is where the trauma is. That is where the problems is. That is what's keeping you stuck in the things. And you can't be here even watching this video, because all of that. But where is it? You point it out. Take a picture of it and show it to me. Put it in the comments. Email it to me. Okay? You can't. It's not here. But it can be in you. And that's the only problem. And that can clear out of you. So you are safe, you're not in danger. Whatever the trauma was, it's not here. Whatever the patterns were, they're not here. And you have the ability, I want you to hear me, you have the ability to start fresh. You have the ability to go higher. The way you were does not have to be the way that you're going to be. But being able to be present, fostering presence on purpose is important. Negative energy in you is what blocks your presence. So that's why I clear it out of people. And naturally, you become more and more like me, and I'm more and more like this every day. And it's fascinating, and it feels like being in heaven on earth, and it's beautiful. And there's something that it's happiness. It's like kind of like what we're chasing, you know? It's just literally being present as much as you can. And so, I want you to be present. Try it. If in your presence building you feel uncomfortable stuff coming up that's in the way, then get in touch with me, because I do sessions and I can clear it for you. Okay? This is important. Your future is at stake. The health of your soul, the growth of your soul, your contribution. Take the activation. But I want you to know, I'm just showing you who you really are too. I want you to come back to that. Getting your energy cleared is very, very important. To do it faster. So you can email me, or you can click the link in the description if you'd like to do a free consult. They're 30 minutes, which I think is really generous. But I love talking to people. And you're not obligated to do any sessions, but I would love to talk to you if you're the person that I'm doing this video for, because I know I'm doing it for certain people who are really going to understand. Even if you don't understand, your soul is going to feel it. That I'm literally like trying to wake you up right now. Thank you for watching.